Hello everyone, my name is Alex Martinez, also known as According to Alex here on YouTube. Whether you are an educator, whether you are a student, or just some person who likes to watch Google Classroom videos on YouTube, I don't judge, like the video. So we're going to be learning how to specifically use Google Classroom as an online teaching platform. We're going to be learning how to assign things, how to create content, how to do all this kind of stuff that you want in an online environment. And we're also going to be looking at how students view Google Classroom, because we know that how we view it and how they view it is a little bit different. And they might say, hey, you didn't actually post that, or you didn't leave me a comment, so I don't know what's wrong. And then, it's always the teacher's fault. So you might as well learn how to deal with these issues right now as they occur. So we're going to head straight into my computer and I'm going to show you exactly what to do. Now in front of you there are two screens. On the left side there is the Google Classroom. I am on the Google Classroom website. You can also see that I have way too many tabs, and no, I'm not going to close any of them. And on the right side you can see that I have another Google Classroom open. On the right side is going to be the student view. On the left side is going to be the teacher view. So let's start off by creating a classroom. We're going to head on over to the plus sign and we're going to click on Create Class. Now it starts off by giving you this little notification that says if you want to use Google Classroom for students, your school must sign up for a Google Suite for Education, which most schools already do have that, so that's not an issue. You agree to the terms and conditions and you continue. Now for your classroom, what you do need to do is make a name for it. So I like to put the name and what subject it is. So let's call it like, I don't know, like Algebra 2. And you can also put a section on there. If you're teaching two sections of Algebra 2, you can put a subject. We're teaching math in this case. And then finally a room number, I don't know, 1, 2, 3. So as soon as you create your classroom, now you are given this page that tells you the name of the classroom, what section number, and most importantly, a class code. So we're going to use this class code right here, IO3FYYO, to then log in on the right side. So on the right side, I'm going to click on the little plus, and I'm going to click on Join a Class. It's going to tell me what's the class code. The class code is right there. It's IO3FYYO. And then I click on Join. So now that I have successfully joined the class, you can see the class is on the right side, and on the left side is again the teacher view. So we're going to start by talking about announcements. If you click on here where it says share something with your class, this is called the announcement section, where you can just literally share something with your class. Like you can say something like, hello everyone. Oh, I can't spell. Hello everyone. And you can then, after this, you can add something. If you want to add a Google Drive file, if you want to add a link, if you want to just add a straight up file, or if you want to record yourself doing a YouTube video or reference a YouTube video, you can also share a link. The next part is this post. You can either just post it, or you can click on the drop down menu and it tells you can post it, you can schedule it. So I can schedule to post this like next Friday or something, or I can just save it as a draft and work on it later. So I'm going to go ahead and post it. So as soon as I post it, I'm going to head over to the student view, which is on the right side. I'm going to refresh the page and I can see it right there. It says, hello everyone. Now the student can comment, and they can comment to anything that the teacher posts. So they can say something like hi, and then the teacher will automatically receive it as well. So now I can see the student's comment. So now from this comment, I can do one of two things. I can either reply to this student, or I can click on more options right here, and I can delete their comment. So this is very powerful. I can either delete their comment or I can mute them, which muting means that they can no longer post comments. And this is great for students who say something they're not supposed to. That never happens, but when it does, this is a great tool for that. Okay, so now that we've gone over Stream, let's head on into the next tab, which is Classwork. In Classwork, you're going to be giving the option to create assignments, to create quizzes, to organize classwork, to do a bunch of things. Now, first off, I'm going to click on the Create button. On the Create button, I get a few things that I can do. The first thing I'm going to do is show you a sample assignment. So I clicked on assignment. I can put a title. So let's do something easy like integrating with natural log. So after you put in the title, you can add in some instructions like please upload your work, something along those lines, just some simple instructions. And then you have this option that's the same as the announcement tab where you can add in a bunch of things that are listed on here. You can also create your own file that you can share with all the students. You can create a document, you can create slides, sheets, a drawing, or an actual Google form that they can then fill out. Next part is you can create the point value. So I want this to be worth 10 points. You can create a due date. So let's say I want it to be due on Friday by midnight. Okay, Friday by midnight it is. And then it creates a due date. Now topic. This is important for you to organize kind of like what you're doing into units or sections. So you can create a topic and you can say it's unit 1. For example, let's say natural logs is your unit 1. Okay. So that's our unit 1. And now you can either assign it to all students. If you click on here, you can see all your students that you have, which I only have 1. So that's why I don't have the option to do anything else. And I'm just going to go ahead and click assign. As soon as I assign it, it is available for the students. So the student can then go into Google Classroom and see a new assignment integrating with natural log. They can click on it and they can see it. It's worth 10 points. It says, please upload your work. So here the student has some options for turning in work. So we're just going to look at the right side for now. So on the right side, you have an option to put in a comment. But if you click on this little up arrow, you have an option to attach something. So let's say I want to attach a photo. It says upload your work, and I do my work on a separate piece of paper. So I can upload it by clicking on that option, and then I can click on take a photo. It'll then open up the camera so a student can then use their phone because phones are everything. So they're gonna just take a picture of their work and that's pretty much it. So there's a picture of my work. They can see, does it look good? Yes, it does. I click OK. And it will upload then the photo. So as soon as they upload the photo, they can just press turn in to then turn in the assignment. It's very important that they press turn in or else you won't know if they turned it in and it'll show up missing. So I need to turn it in and then they're done. So as soon as they're done with that, it can show up on your side. So let's head on over to the teacher side, which is the left side, and we can click on the actual assignment. If we click on the assignment, we'll see we got 1 assignment turned in. So let's click on that 1 assignment. I'm gonna have to go full screen for this. But if I go full screen, what you do to grade it, let's talk about grading it for a second. You click on the assignment. So I'm gonna click on the assignment. It opens up this tab right here, where it shows me the student's work. If I click on this right here where it says add a comment, I can highlight the work and then add a comment. So I can say something like, some simple comments. And then after I do that, I can also add another private comment like, please read directions, something just simple. And then I can also post that. Note that these are 2 different comments. The student can automatically see the please read directions comment, but if they want to see what comments you left on the work, I'll show you what they need to do. And then I can put in a score. So I can, 5 points for trying. And then I can return the work. As soon as I return the work, the student is going to get a notification that I have returned the work. So how they're going to see it is like this. They're going to go on the top left, and this is, again, just one way they can do it, and they're going to click on notifications. They're going to click on the button on the top left, and then they're going to click on notifications, and then they can see right here that says graded integrating with natural log. So that's been graded. So they click on that, and then they can see this. They can see that out of the 10 points, they got 5, and they can click on the little up arrow and see the assignment. They can see the private comments that the teacher left them, which says, please read directions. If they want to see other comments, they can click on the picture and click on the little button that's right next to the pencil. And then it will open it up. And if they click on the little button that's a comment, or even they can just click on the screen, wherever they see the box. If you see a white box right there, they can click on that as well, and it tells them exactly what they did wrong on that specific part. Next part in the classwork section is that you can create some things as well. You can create quizzes. So I'm going to click on quiz assessment. I'm going to name it something like Unit 1 quiz. I'm going to say like, please, some directions like please answer all questions. And then right here, it automatically makes a blank quiz form that they can answer on Google Forms. So the Google form looks like this. It's very simple to edit. On where it says blank quiz, just put the name of the quiz. So like, for example, Unit 1. On the quiz question, write down the question that you want. So something like the correct answer is A. And then you can choose multiple choice. You can choose checkbox or short answer. I won't go into much detail with that, but you can change things up on that. And then you can choose answers like A, B, C, D. Okay, there we go. We have all the answer choices. You can also go here to answer key and choose what the right answer is. I said the right answer was A, so I'm going to stick with that. And I'm going to say that this quiz is worth 10 points. Then done. It is required to answer it. Okay, and we're done. So you can just, as soon as you're done with the quiz, you can close it. As soon as you're done making it, it'll automatically update on this end. You can say the quiz total is worth 10 points. Topic, you want it in Unit 1. See how I made a topic in the assignment section called Unit 1, and now I can use that same section for my quizzes as well. And then I can just click on assign. Now let's head on over into the right side with the student view and let's see what happens. So as soon as we refresh the page, we can see Unit 1 quiz is a new assignment that's available. So if we click on it, we can then see attachments. Okay, we can go to Unit 1. So I clicked on it, it'll open up. And I can say, okay, the correct answer is A, but you know, even with this type of question, some students are still gonna get it wrong. So as soon as the student submits their test, they can then view their score. And the score is this. Okay, the correct answer, it tells them what the correct answer was, and it shows them what answer they chose. So going back into this, let me just quickly go over a question. You can ask the students a question like, what is your favorite color? You know, something simple, and you can just ask it. If you just want to get a quick response from the students, this is a good way to do it. If you want to post some material that you saw something cool, check out this article, and then you can post a link to the article, or you can actually attach a link and they can click on it and then view the article if you wanted to do that. I'm going to just post that too. And then if we go on the home page of the student view and we refresh the page, we can see that the question was added, the new material was added, and this is what it looks like on their end as well. So if you guys have enjoyed the video thus far, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe for future videos. Next is the People's tab, which is very simple. You can add new students by clicking on the plus sign, and you can either put their name or their email and then just invite them. And then on the teacher end, what you can do is you can also invite teachers. Again, you put their name or their email, and then they have access to controlling Google Classroom as well. And then when we head on over into the grade tab, we can see what grades, what things have been graded. Specifically, this first one is what is your favorite color, the Unit 1 quiz, and the integrating with natural logs. You can see that this one has already been graded. I returned it to the student and I gave them 5 points. So it shows up as 5 points, and it will also give me a class average. And I think that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Thank you so much for giving me your time. And if you liked the video, again, like I said, subscribe and like and comment and do all that fun stuff. I'll see you guys next time.